Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be checking out Orks, Justice for Yarrick by Warrior Tier here on YouTube. Yes guys, obviously Yarrick is a legendary figure in the Warhammer lore. I think we saw him back originally in the Hell's Reach video. I think we see a very brief snippet of him. At the time I didn't really know who he was. A lot of you guys let me know, I'm pretty sure. And since then a few of you guys have brought him up to me, my thoughts on him, my opinions on him. I think he's a really cool character. I think he looks badass, but I hear rumor from you guys that he actually is dead, apparently, that he actually succumbed at some point or another. I'm not sure if it was Orks or if it was Forces of Chaos. I know Angron is a potential up there for who potentially could have taken him down. I'm not too certain. I also know that there's theories out there that say like he's not even dead. Like, you know, this is all, none of this is definitive. He might still be alive out there. We don't really know as a viewer yet, but I'm excited to check this one out. Obviously, I love Orks. I love the voice lines of the Orks. I love the mentality of the Orks. So seeing a Orc perspective video on Yarrick, because I do know that the Orcs respected him a lot, even though he kicked the shit out of them many times, he also still respected them a lot. So I'm excited to check this out. If you guys enjoy the video, leave a like, subscribe for more content from me, and of course leave your recommendations down in the comments below. Come on down, join our Discord. You can post your recommendations there, links for your recommendations there. You can't do that in YouTube, so don't do it. Your comment will get blocked instantly. That's not me, that's YouTube, okay? I have no control over that. So if you want to post me a link, come on down guys, join the Discord, post your link there, and there's plenty of other discussions going on there. You guys can do gaming. It's awesome to see you guys there, so come on down, join the Discord. And you get notified. You get notified whenever YouTube decides not to notify you that I've uploaded a video, because that happens all the fucking time, apparently. A lot of you guys say, oh, you haven't uploaded in a while, and then they look at my channel. It's like, oh, you uploaded fucking 8 videos since I last checked your channel out. Like, yeah, no shit. It's because YouTube doesn't do its fucking job. So with YouTube not doing its fucking job, come on down, join the Discord. You get notified every time I upload a video. But yeah, guys, we're gonna get right into this video. So yeah, let me just make sure quality is good. Quality's good. Captions are on. Captions on. Quality is good. Quality is good. Big thank you to all of our members, all of our Hastati and our Principe Dagenhart. I appreciate you guys. You guys inspire me to make more content for you guys every single day, of course. With that, guys, let's get right into this video. As always, I do have a pen and paper here. We'll be writing stuff down.
They don't know him here. They can't hear me, I think. They haven't realized that this pod is behind the wall. We were attacked by a ship that broke from warp jump on our starboard side. They breached our ship and started capturing everyone. I don't care if you have to cut a hole in this ship's wall. Just don't find them now.
Wow.
Looking for me. This is Security Chief Ardo Dranel of the Distant Star. Find the Star stellar location and send assistance as soon as possible.
This is a really cool way it's set up. I have to say, I really like that intro where it's like, you know, their ship has been boarded and it's just one survivor in the walls, like trying to send out a transmission for help. I think that's a really cool way to do it, like the switch back and forth between the two voices. Even the Orc voice, it was muffled behind, as if it was behind a wall. I think that's a really cool detail on Warrior Tier's behalf there. Good job, man.
If you can hear me, you must be paying attention or else.
Also great Orc voice.
My name's Big Boss Scrappet.
Nice.
And this is my ship now.
Right.
You can hear me, can't you get? This is my ship. It's mine now, though. And I'm gonna make it better than you and them cocky boys could ever dream of.
That's probably true.
Now you be on there, give us a help.
Mechanicus? Can't do shit. I'm joking, I'm joking.
Most of them anyway. The captain of this mighty fine vessel wants to talk with me. Ain't he brave?
True.
Boy, it's working. Well, that was fast, wasn't it? I'll let him go. Him and a few of the others. As I want him to go tell the others where we is. I told my boys, I told them. Lads, It's about time we had two things. A proper bloody fight.
True.
And a proper bloody big ship.
That's awesome.
And they is well happy now.
Also, I love the Orks, how they just like straight up will just like commit piracy, like commandeer enemy vessels, make it their own. And how they're also like, they're willing to show mercy when it could lead to a bigger engagement for them. Like they're just so in it for the fight, man. Their heart is just so fucking in it. I love the Orks, you know what I mean? I do enjoy the Orks quite a bit. I will be honest. Like just their mentality, like they're silly, but they're also extremely brutal. You know what I mean? Like when you hear of like the goofy shit they do in like books and in lore and shit, it's like, oh, those Orks are just, they're just silly. They're just tricksters. You know what I mean? They're just silly guys. They're just goofy, you know? But then you watch like an animation of them and you realize just how fucking terrifying fighting an Ork would be. Like they're fucking massive. They're gigantic. They wield mostly melee weapons. They're strong enough to cut you in half in a single fucking swing. And they have no regard for their life at all. So you look at like planets like Armageddon, like Hell's Reach, for example, man. That's a great example. Wave upon wave of Ork. Doesn't matter how many of them die. They don't give a shit. They're just going to keep coming towards you. It's scary shit, man. Like they're a terrifying enemy. They truly are. As goofy as they are, as low IQ as they are, they're a fucking really scary enemy. The prospect of them, just how quickly they can reproduce, how quickly, you know, they can field war machines on a planet, especially once they land. Man, I would not want to fight the Orks under any circumstance. But then you see moments like this where it's like they're merciful to some individuals merely because they want them to tell them where they want those survivors to tell the Imperium where they are so that they can have a larger fight. I respect the Orks a lot, man. I fucking really do.
Bloody big ship. And they is well happy now.
Oh, I bet they are happy now.
Let me tell you a little story. I was grew up on a little world you probably ain't heard of. Since I was a little shrew being looked at after me door. I always wanted to be a boss. You best believe I was gonna have me way. Told all of us bosses that we had to find over ships. And I asked to who me war bosses were Angron is.
Angron.
Cause Rascal's proper furious that demon man did him a bad one.
So they think it's Angron that killed them.
Angron done for old Balboa, you see. And Rascal ain't too happy about that. So it's proper personal. And Angron needs to look out. Now, any humans that's listening, if you know when this Angron appears to be, you should let me know.
So that's awesome. So like they're actually just willing to put their mutual hatred aside, literally just for Angron. Literally just for Angron. Like, so I'm guessing they assume that Angron killed Yarrick here. And so Ghazghkull is just on a fucking venge spree for him, like wants his ass, like fully. Like I know the Orks respected him a lot. They really respected fighting him. He was a good enemy. He put up a great fight for them and they were all for it. Even if they lost, they're like, fuck, it's a good fight. It was a good fight. Entertaining, very entertaining. And I believe he's also the guy too that he couldn't die in a sense because of their like psyker fucking ability. They just saw Yarrick as like some invincible, imposing figure. And so the Orks collectively, you know, with their psyker ability, kind of imbued Yarrick with this sort of power in a sense. Now, I don't know if that's true. I know that's been theorized and whatnot, but I think that's a really, really awesome, like, a really awesome idea if it is true, you know, like it's funny to me, you know, just how much they respect the fight. Like, goddamn, got to give props to the Orks. And the fact that they're willing to go out of their way to hunt down Angron of all people over this, they're not just gonna like, you know, kill off the planet, keep on going. I mean, I'm sure they will, but no, they actually have a vendetta against him for that. That's fucking hilarious.
You should let me know. That's the biggest war ever is after his little red horse. And we just gotta find him. And when we do, he's in for a right old morking grubbing. Me and the boys was well in the crop with them clanky claw things. When we got a call from weird boy No Eyes saying we was to come home and hitting orders. Well, me and the boys weren't having it. That was who I heard that the order was from Graskill himself. Well, me and the boys ain't gonna ignore something like that, is we? We know better than to piss off guys himself, eh?
Yeah, true.
We all got back up.
So they almost just they almost just declined instantly, but then the order came from Ghazghkull that you're gonna do this, and no one's gonna say no to him. Like that would probably be a death sentence as an orc to say no to him. Doesn't matter who you are. Damn.
Got our ships in bugging off, leaving them clanky crab things to lick their wounds and wonder what was happening. When we got to the monster point, I near lost my mind. I never seen so many bloody orcs. There must have been at least 100 of them. I couldn't count past that. But there were so many ships and orcs that I couldn't even see the planets.
Wow.
Anyway, guys, spoke
so he's mustering a massive space force. This isn't just like it's a spread out and find them like.
Them you me with the red circle eye thing, right?
Right.
Well, it turns out some red kid named ANGRON is gonna kill them. Well, I ain't gonna tell you that the only kid in this whole galaxy who was allowed to do for it was me.
True.
You must be listening, and you must be listening proper. You's all gonna go find them. And then, any kid I say you ain't doing that, I'll crush them to death and feed them to the goats on my ship. Ain't no one allowed to kill me and Vespa me. I ain't having it.
True.
There and so can find them. Demon Brink.
So he had such a vendetta against Yarrick that it's like, I needed to kill him. That was my fucking kill. And you took him away from him. Took him away from me, you motherfucker. And now he's out for blood. He's out for Angron's blood. I think that's hilarious. Now, I think Angron is more than a match for some orcs. I'm just going to say that now. Do you guys think that they actually could have a chance at bringing him down? Again, I'm sure with their collective psyker abilities, they could probably get some shit going on there, or they could just outnumber them, maybe. Outnumber Angron's forces, perhaps. But it'd be a tough fight. Demon Angron at this point is no fucking joke, man. Like, I think it would be an uphill battle, to say the least. Let's put it that way.
Any kid who tells me where he is gets his own ship and crew.
Oh, wow.
Any kid who tells me any information about Angron gets to join me crew. He gets to share the loot. And if you're listening, Angron, you best get you running.
Wow.
I'll get you. I'ma make slow work of you doing your in.
Wow.
I heard you'll be old axe and I'll be having it for myself. After I pull it from your soaking fingers, you're stealing. Good for nothing. Corrupt cursing. Crab hating. Piece of soul. Now all of you get out there and find them. Tell me where Angron is. And if you try and do them all yourself, and I find out, I'll pull you through so much pain.
Oh my god.
It was a squig.
Holy shit.
That squig kid's love ship. Am I clear? Me and all the boys was all shaking in the boots. Everyone was quiet for long been thinking about that. I'd heard about how human Mad Cows was, and now I know for a fact it was real.
Yeah.
We was all proper pissed off about old Bailey. We don't have much respect for humans, but he had earned his.
Yeah, that's just it.
We set up to look for Angron. I got to thinking the best way to find a Yumi is to ask the Yumis, isn't it? So
Now this is interesting because they still think Angron is a human. Is that right? Like they still think Angron, like are orcs aware of chaos? Are orcs aware that the forces of chaos are out there, that they exist as a different entity? you know? Because obviously Angron used to be a Primarch. He used to be on the human side. So that's probably the information that I'm assuming that they're going off of. But do they know that there was even like a rebellion or anything to that regard? Somebody let me know. That'd be interesting to find out.
It's to ask the humans, isn't it? Some ain't know what's that about getting the human ships and taking things to find stuff out. The humans that we talked to were real quiet, even shaking. So we told them we was after the Demon Prince.
Demon Prince, so they do know. Okay.
Was what a lot most of the time. I got told my human war boss Angron in his warping voice was taking a run a place called Armageddon.
Oh.
That's what gas meant old Baylai. Us Orks had some proper friggin' fights on that planet.
True.
If you know anything about Armageddon or where it is, you best be talking to me now. And if you know anything about Angron or his lot of kids, you best be talking to me right now. Or else, God himself ain't called the biggest war. I know I ain't gonna let them down.
This is when the Orks actually turn out to be the galaxy's fucking savior because they wall against the Chaos forces, dude. That'd be fucking awesome. That'd actually be so awesome, dude. Like, I imagine they would only get stronger and stronger as the fighting continues. Because I don't think Chaos might be able to beat them back, but there's always fucking just more Orks, isn't there? There's always more Orks. So I feel like eventually the Orks just attritionally might just win that, which is crazy to think about. Like the Orks, you know, actually coming in and aiding the galaxy, not because, you know, they're doing anything good per se, just because they've distracted themselves with a better enemy, a better quote unquote, a bigger enemy, let's say. Man, that's fucking crazy to think about.
I'm gonna make a voice what tells them where this Demon Prince is. And Ark will crump and know he won't get him away. But to any Orks want to hear this, if you got any information about all this, I got a hold full of bits and gold and what have ya. And if you can hear me, Angron, you best be ready. Cause when we catch ya, and we will catch ya, he's gonna grind you in the face if ain't no trucks with ya. I'll put your horns in me shippings and mash you against the bits. You'll fracked up when you killed old Baylai. We ain't gonna let you get away with it. You ready, winged cat?
This is a distress signal from escape pod 6 aboard the ship.
Bit of a quick cut there.
I won't so good finish.
Oh, okay. That's funny. So that's like the distress call cutting out. Okay, that makes sense then. That was clever. Props to Warrior Tier for that one again. I'll give him props for that. That was cool. I wasn't finished yet. Cuts him off. That's fucking awesome. Wow, guys. Wow. That was, I just want to make sure I'm not missing anybody here, missing nothing. Music's probably copyrighted, so there we go. That was Orks, Justice for Yarrick by Warrior Tier, guys. I thought that was awesome. I thought Warrior Tier killed it again there. I love his Ork voices. I love his Ork impressions. I think he does a fantastic job with them. I think he might do, honestly, one of the best Ork voices in Warhammer narration that I've seen so far. I'll be completely honest. He does a really, really fine job with it. And this whole story, again, vengeance for Yarrick, justice for Yarrick. You know what I'm saying? Hashtag justice for Yarrick. We gotta put that in the comments, guys. But no, I gotta respect the Orks, man. Like, they hate everybody equally, but if you give them a good fight, they'll actually give you respect. And if, God forbid, if that war boss doesn't kill you themselves, they're gonna be pissed at whoever did it, man, because they don't feel fulfilled. They don't feel any fulfillment if they're not killing their enemies, if they're not successful in battle. So I think it's great, like, you know, they're going out there, they're actually hunting for Angron. That's fucking hilarious to me. I actually love that so much. I think that's so clever. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed the video, of course, leave a like, subscribe for more content from me, and of course, leave your recommendations down in the comments below. Big shout out to all of our members, all of the Hastati and our Principe Dagenhart. I appreciate you guys. You guys inspire me to make more content for you guys every single day, of course. And yeah, guys, make sure you go check out this video, leave a like on it, subscribe to Warrior Tier if you're not subscribed. Fantastic work on these as always, man. So yeah, without any further delay, this has been Centurion. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace, guys.